So welcome back to MMA Squad. So in this video, the former USA President Donald J. Trump was a special guest on the UFC podcast, and this podcast was conducted by Matt Serra, the former UFC fighter himself, and Donald Trump was talking about the UFC, Dana White, and how he met Dana White and how he became the UFC fan. So if you want to watch the full podcast, you can watch it on the UFC official YouTube channel. But in this video, we will see what Donald Trump was talking about Khabib Nurmagomedov and Islam Makhachev. So Donald Trump was answering some great questions of Matt Serra, and then he talked about Khabib, that how great Khabib was. So first of all, we will take a look at it.
And it no longer means anything. Dana, if when you have those situations, it always happens. I think Khabib was great, and it looks like he probably doesn't come back. But I asked Dana last night, when is Khabib? Are you going to get him to come back? So, but I thought he was a seriously good fighter, right?
I think he promised his mom or something that he wouldn't fight anymore. There was some type of a
well, with his father, but I thought he was a fantastic fighter.
As you saw, that he was really impressed by Khabib Nurmagomedov, and he was waiting for him to come back, but unfortunately he promised his mother that he would never fight again. So maybe we could never see Khabib Nurmagomedov in the UFC ring again. Donald Trump was also talking about Islam Makhachev, the fight between Islam Makhachev and Alexander Volkanovski. Donald Trump was asked about the decision making in the UFC, so he was really sure that Islam Makhachev won that fight. So we will now take a look about Islam Makhachev and Volkanovski.
Fight previous, but a lot of people think he didn't lose that fight.
Very close.
There are a lot of people talking about UFC now, because I'm just saying how good UFC is, but there were a lot of people thought that he did not lose that fight. How do you feel about that, Matt?
The Volkanovski fight with Makhachev, Islam. I thought the way it ended, if they scored it like they did in Pride, like as a whole fight, it ended with him having. He had the bigger moments, I'd say. He had the bigger moments in the fight.
So could that have gone either way?
It could have.
So who did you think won?
I thought Islam won. I thought it was a just decision because he dominated more of the rounds. If you go round to round, he had more time clocked in just controlling it.
That wasn't a bad decision, but that is a decision could have been. You know, Alexander did very
if it
well.
went the other way, it would.
But I've seen fights where it's and these are boxing matches.
So if you want more interesting videos like this, hit the subscribe button and be sure you turn on the notifications so you can watch latest UFC, MMA and the latest updates regarding the combat sports. I will see you guys in another interesting video. Thanks for watching.